Welcome to Smooth Sailing Online Support TV, the place for weekly tips and strategies designed to help you be more efficient, productive, and profitable in your business.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Smooth Sailing Online Support TV. I'm your host and Captain Lyndsay Phillips, steering you through the choppy waters of fast-paced business growth. So many people, of course, to grow their business and grow their e-list offer opt-ins or free downloads, ebooks, webinars, teleseminars. I mean, the list goes on, but in essence, you need a landing page, of course, to do this opt-in and an opt-in form for it. Now, one of the most popular systems or software programs to use for landing pages is LeadPages. So today I thought I would show you a little video, kind of show your way around to see what it's like. So I'm going to share my screen in a second here. I actually use this a lot for many clients. And then, so once you're logged in, this is where all your lead pages are that you have created. And for today, there are some other features. I just want to show you the templates and how to get started. So you can see here that there are thank you templates, opt-ins, launches, webinars, sales, pre-cart. There's also purchased ones. You can actually, there's tons that are free. But if you click that button there, they will show you all of them, and some of them you actually have to buy. I mean, they're super cheap, anywhere from $12 to maybe $40, but they're really cheap. So it pays to look in those. So right now, I'm just going to go to a general opt-in, and you see here there are different samples here. So here is kind of like your typical ebook one. An event, sometimes it's an actual live event page. You can kind of go through them and see which one fits. Now this one I use a lot because it kind of mirrors Facebook, and people are used to clicking on that blue logo and blue color, and helps them feel safe, if you will. So I'm going to open that up. Always takes a long time to load for whatever reason. So we will keep on moving here, and there's different elements. Now, the thing about LeadPages is that it's not very customizable. So that does bug me. It drives me crazy. I'm actually looking into ConvertKit to kind of see what they're like. I'm sure I'll report back to you on what it's like. But basically here you see all the different elements. Now, in regards to the content, there are things that you can add and remove. So let's say you don't need these little menu bars, you just basically hide them and so forth. Or let's say you don't want your Facebook page or your stream to show up here. You would just simply hide it. And then to edit, you would go to edit text, so you can go right in here. Now, some of them, be warned, are always in caps. You cannot change that. Sometimes sections are centered or only left aligned. You cannot change that. Frustrating, but true. And then up here, you can actually change the colors, but it doesn't have the little color wheel thing. So they're the colors you get, and that's pretty much it. So if those colors do not match your branding at all, you're going to be frustrated. Now, in regards to styles, so that's where you would change the colors for the words, but in the bigger sections, you can change the colors to help match your branding. So let's say this here, whoops, I actually didn't want to go into there, so we'll just back out of there. So that is the call to action button. You can see here, you can change the text to blue, and this, you can use the whole color wheel, and you can even use those little numbers if you have specific codes for your branding colors that you have. So each little element or box, you can change the colors in there. Now let's quickly go into the opt-in box, because really that essentially is the most important part. Now, if you're selling something, you of course would go to a URL, go to your shopping cart URL that you have for the product. But typically for a regular opt-in, that's a download, a report, an ebook, a video, whatever it may be. You want to go to advanced settings. You're going to choose an opt-in form, and then you're going to view and edit. Here you can edit it to your heart's content. You can, of course, change the image. So if it's an an ebook, you probably have the cover there. You can, of course, change the information that's there, change the button. You can change the fields as well. Now that would come in from your email server. So this obviously integrates with Infusionsoft. Let's say you would pick the campaign that you're integrating it with. And if you have more than one web form, like email, phone number, I don't know, your favorite dog, whatever the fields are, that would be pulled from your campaign in whatever email server that you're using. And then, of course, you put what thank you page that you want to be directed to when you're done. And here are the integration settings. So if you're integrating it with Webinar Jam or Infusionsoft or GetResponse, whatever it may be, and then obviously you pick the campaign. Now, when you publish it, and I can't do that now because I haven't fully set it up, but when you publish it, and save it, you give it a name, but you can also publish it through WordPress. So LeadPages does give you its own, LeadPages URL. It's really long-winded, but if you could either use a pretty link in WordPress for that, or you can have a specific domain. So for me, for instance, if I was creating one here, it would be lindsayphillips.com/amazing opt-in, whatever it may be, and it'll sync up with the plugin that's in WordPress in order to me to enable that more custom domain. And that's pretty much it. And then when you're in LeadPages, it has analytics, so it shows you how many page views you have, how many opt-ins you have. You can, of course, go back and edit it. But this, at least, quick video will give you a feel for what LeadPages is like, maybe some of its limitations and features. So hopefully that was helpful, guys. That is it for today's episode. It's probably longer than normal of Smooth Sailing Online Support TV. So until next time, folks, I wish you a profitable and productive week, and may the winds always be at your back.